33 quotes from Leon Russell. Leon Russell, American singer-songwriter, 1942-2016. Don't forget subscribe. The first canon of my religion is that you shouldn't try to convince anybody to believe like you do. I am happy with what comes. I don't have expectations of any stature. I played on a few Frank Sinatra sessions. I love bipolar people. I started out playing chopsticks. I was on the road with Jerry Lee Lewis when I was 15. I can't imagine not doing it. That's what I do. I'll work as long as I can. I'm happy with my life. My first job in a country band was after I moved to California. My hobby is silence. I studied classical music for a long time, maybe 10 years, and I realized finally I was never going to have the hands to play that stuff. Songwriting was very tough for me. I would go in and sit and hope for inspiration to come, and it was rarely forthcoming. I like the Beatles very much, and there are certain things about the Stones that I like. I would have to say Sam Cooke is the one I admired most. His artistry and vocal, just the way he did it. I'm not as aware of categories in music as some people are. To me, it's just music. I'm interested in all kinds of music. When you play with another piano player, it's just second nature to play the parts that need to be played. I'm almost totally politically inactive. Apparently, I was a Billboard top touring act of 1973, but nobody told me. The Pentecostals had horns, drums, guitars, huge choirs, and screaming and dancing and all kinds of stuff. That was for me. I'm always having people come up to me and say I saved their life, but I don't remember it. I've grown up on Bob Dylan and all that, but there was a certain standard set up by people before 1955. I didn't start out to become famous, so when it disappeared, I thought, well, that happens sometimes. I've avoided the press and a lot of stuff that would have made me more visible just because it's not my style. I was always trying to write standards, songs that anybody can sing. I figured that's where the money was. I remember reading Catcher in the Rye, but I don't think I got it. There was a period in my life when I was trying to write standards, songs that everybody recorded. I did a pretty good run of it. I used to play on Phil Spector's records, and he liked to use 3 pianists. One of the features of being a piano player is playing as an accompanist for other people. I got this book called How to Write the Popular Song. I read that and went through all the things they suggested, and I learned how to do it. I like that old style of country music. It seems to me that a lot of the modern country music is rehashed rock and roll. I'm kind of the Forrest Gump of rock and roll. I make records all the time, but making records is not quite the same as getting them to the audience. Words have been the most difficult thing for me. Melodies have been the easiest for me. I have more than enough melodies to go around. Actually, I didn't listen to country music very much in Oklahoma. I listened to blues and rock and roll. Thanks for watching. Don't forget subscribe.